How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Ruffled Rowlett, and welcome back to a brand new video, guys. Today, I'm actually really happy to be talking about a game that I thought was dead and that just wasn't going to be made, but guess what? It is back on track. It is being worked on still, and that makes me really excited, guys. So this was actually sent to me by you guys. You let me know that, hey, the project is back on, you know, take a look at it, see what you think, etc. So what are we talking about, guys, today? Well, we're talking about Pokemon Destiny. So Veer Pokemon is the person who is creating this game alongside, I guess, a smaller team, and this is supposed to be a 3D Pokemon game, essentially. Like, it's pretty awesome. It's got a lot of really awesome things to it. Now, it's kind of hard to tell from this image right here, but we'll also go over to Facebook where the whole post is. But let's read the actual tweet here, and then I want to show you some of the amazing stuff that they've been working on, like, just previous old stuff. You can kind of see, like, what the project was like. I want to kind of show it to people who maybe have not seen it yet. So let's see what's said here, and then we're going to discuss the actual game, what it's going to feature, and that sort of stuff, and look at all these images, because I've got so many images to freaking go through here and discuss. Like, look at that freaking Haunter. But, okay, let's get started with this, shall we? So, let's start with the tweet here. Sorry for not posting updates for a long time. We have been busy with life, and the development was relatively slow. But we are back at it again, and things are again moving with pace. We'll post more updates soon. So, they just, said that, and then on Facebook, it was just kind of like slightly more, I guess, elaborated, but they said, sorry for not posting updates for a long time. We have been busy with life, and the development was relatively slow, but we're back at things again. We're moving, moving with pace. Most of the mechanics are finished, and now we are moving towards working on the gameplay missions. This is a scene that'll appear in an early mission that we're working on. We'll share some more updates soon. So yeah, that's that. Like, it's freaking amazing. You can see, like, you've got, like, a little bar down here, like a health type bar, and over here where my face cam is right now, which I'm going to try to move real quick, beneath me here, you actually have a backpack. You can see right there, you got a backpack, which I guess you can kind of, like, press, and then you can enter into your backpack and check, like, what potions and stuff you have. So that's that. So let's just close these down real quick, and let's take a look at the actual stuff over here on the page, because there's a lot, and I mean a lot. And I will also make sure to link this down below, because it's on IndieDB. So if you guys want to go check it out on your own, you can do that. But we do have some gameplay, like, actual gameplay images here that show you how the gameplay looks like. Now, this gameplay is pretty low resolution, or sorry, not resolution, like low frame rate here at first when you look at it. But other than that, when you actually look at the general stuff, it is fantastic. The graphics look amazing. There's a lot of motion blur though, which I think would be nice if, like, that wasn't there. But other than that, it looks it looks amazing for a fan game. Like, the level is just insane. You can also go over here and this actually it's got audio on it. So just, like, lower the audio of that. But here you got actual gameplay, like proper, high resolution gameplay with the freaking Riolu walking around, running, and you've got, like, it's kind of hard to see based on, like, my screen here, but you have on the corner here, you've got, like, bars with, I guess, like, items you can have there, I would say. This is also work in progress, as you can see right down there. It's still, like, a work in progress, so they're working on it still. It's taking a battle stance. It looks amazing. I'm going to be frankly honest. It looks bloody amazing, so let's, like, go through here and check some of this out. Look at all these animations that, like, Riolu's doing. You'll see a Charizard in the distance there that's being worked on as well. It's just incredible. It is straight up incredible. So this is just gameplay with Riolu. Again, awesome animations. The animations in this look amazing. Look at this. What even is that? It's like freaking slow motion, man. So what's really awesome about this game, which I want to just let you guys know, is they plan to release the game in episodic turns. So it's not going to be released full on as, like, a full on game release, because that will take way too long, to make, and they won't be able to release it for years, that way. But they will be making a story in it, and they'll be releasing it episodically. So that will be pretty awesome. Now, I'm not really sure. I can't remember if they had planned to do it online or anything like that. Like, I'm not sure if that's actually something that they mentioned, but yeah, I don't know. But either way, so here's an actual trailer. Veer's Pokemon game. Very quick look of pre-alpha footage. This is really old footage, and the game has gone really far from what it was here. This is, like, really old gameplay footage, like some of the earliest, and it's gone so far now. Basic movements, just walking, slow walk, and then, of course, run, etc. Let's see if it actually does it. There you go. Casual run. And then sprint, I guess, right? Yeah? It's probably going to be sprint soon. Okay, no. Basic catching. So catching works like this, right? Like you would do, like you've seen in some other, like, 3D Pokemon games. And that's just the inventory. It was like, the UI wasn't the greatest back then. But again, it's changed. This is the oldest image you can find here like the oldest sort of gameplay, quote-unquote, that you can find. But then when you look at the actual images here, this is where shit gets really interesting. So we'll go through like the images one by one and kind of check them out. So first one here is, I guess, the latest one. I can't really tell though. No, actually, no. The latest one is this one, and of course the one that we saw earlier in the tweet that I showed you guys. That's like the most latest, screenshot. But then you also have this, which is kind of old gameplay. You've got like this image where you've got a tent over here, which I don't know if you guys can see it, but you got a tent over here. You got the health bar down there, which you guys can actually see right down there. And of course, that tent, which is really awesome, is that if you look a bit further in here, there is another image that shows a Caterpie tent, which is not this. That's just the characters, the main characters. But you have a Caterpie right here. So you got a Caterpie design concept for a Caterpie tent, which looks awesome, by the way. It's a 3-person tent. Wake up fully recharged, restore health, trainer and Pokemon health, which is awesome, by the way. It looks freaking incredible, and this would be like an actual tent, similar to how we have this one right here, which looks freaking awesome, by the way. This tent, it looks just fantastic, and it's just amazing that, like, they're making this, and it's just like, they're just fans of Pokemon, and they're making this awesome-looking game that I'm just so excited to play once it actually does get a release. This is some of the images. You go through here, you've got Ursaring. Graphics, again, looking fantastic. There's a lot of motion blur, though, which I'm not always the biggest fan of in games, but I guess that's something that most likely will be lowered, at least, like, removable if you want to remove it. You've actually got a... right here, you actually got, like, you can actually see how many, like, tabs I have open for this game. It's freaking incredible. You've got Ursaring saying, "I'm afraid I can't let you leave without a battle." Ursa is the actual name. So you got a battle and run feature because you're playing with the Pokemon, which looks awesome, by the way. Look at this shit. Like, the UI and just the way this is going to work is incredible. I'm so excited. Here you can see, like, a health bar when you're actually playing as the Pokemon. You got a health bar up here. For Riolu. And then over here it says, like, how to actually do the battle. Like, during the battle, you can, let me see exactly what it says here. It says, during battle, press and hold RB, which will open special attack moves menu. Then press buttons X, Y, A, B, X plus A, or YB to perform respective moves. And you've got down here move icon, force palm, move count, etc., and then empty slots for other moves here. You got spots for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Six different moves can be used on a Pokemon, and you have to, like, do the corresponding, like, actual button press to be able to use that move. And of course, got the health down here, for Riolu, and I guess the energy which you would be expending. I guess in like MMOs usually you have like mana and stuff, but I guess it would be different in this. Here you got like a design, like I guess just a drawing of like a potential area. It looks like a really luxurious house, honestly. Then you've got like the map. The game, like, because this game is gonna have a story, apparently, hopefully a good story, according to what like they've been saying in the past. This is level design for episode 3 and 4, which looks incredible. This island looks insane. Now, personally, I was a bit tired of islands and stuff, but this one looks so beautiful, and based on what I've seen from, like, the other images, the other gameplay images, it looks amazing. They did also mention here, announcement, because the game is big and our team is small, we'll be releasing the game episodically, which will make our job easier, and you won't have to wait for a decade or more just to play the game. Every new episode will continue the story and adventure of our heroes, along with a new level for you to free roam and explore around. Our main focus is to make the game a single-player cinematic adventure, so the demo will not feature any online connectivity, but we have plans to work on it in the future. For the demo part, you'll be playing the story from episode 3, The Dark Matter. We'll be releasing more info about the demo episode soon. Lastly, we'll still have no release date for the episode, but we're working on the game every day and we'll continue to work until you get this game in your hands. Thanks for all the support and patience. So yeah, we've got that. You've got the character drawings, the female and male characters, Sky and Autumn. Autumn? I don't know. That's a weird name. You got some drawings of the female character, the female protagonist, some really old images of like gameplay of like a desert. I guess this is like, it's not really old images. I guess just the character looks a bit off here with the colors and stuff based on the background. But the background looks nice. The freaking desert area, it looks great. You've got like little desert here with the freaking Steelix in there. Like, this looks amazing. I just want, like, Pokemon 2019 to be on, like, this level. Like, just imagine, like, roaming through a Pokemon region and, like, you're going through sand and then all of a sudden... This is one of the things I love about Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. The only problem, again, is that I wish it was, like, a third person from the back kind of perspective and not the bird-eyes view that we've had for Pokemon for ages. That's something that I think would be an innovation, actually, which, like, people keep, saying this thing, and I just keep talking about Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, but, people keep saying, like, Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, people always complain about innovation. Well, there isn't anything innovative. Like, it's, the Pokemon, the overworld feature, like, it's just from Pokemon Go. It doesn't even, like, work the way that I kind of imagine it. The way I want, like, Pokemon the Overworld to work is that I just throw out my Pokemon, and, like, my Pokemon walks up to that other Pokemon, and that's how the battle kicks off. And not just, like, I walk into it, and I go into an interface where I catch that Pokemon only, you know what I mean? Like, I think it would be way more awesome the way I've seen it, like, the way they do it in this game, and also the way it's kind of done in, Pokemon, like, Pokemon Generations, which is a fan game, Pokemon Fire Red 3D Remake, which is also a fan game, or Pokemon Origin is the change name to it. I think that game is actually on delay, or actually may even have been canceled. But other than that, like, that's how I think they, that kind of battle system should work, with the way, Encounter Pokemon should work. But again, it's like very, it's too much to ask for, maybe. I will be honest, maybe I'm asking for too much. But either way, here you got a freaking Surskit that is underneath a, I guess, like, the car frames that are on, not car frames, but like road frames or whatever on the side, which looks beautiful, by the way. Again, graphics just look so fantastic. Like, I swear to God, this game is just, it's like on a different level. And of course, we've got the Caterpie 10, which looks amazing. Again, another like screenshot here, like a kind of a foggy kind of, you've got Riolu, Surskit, etc. Again, graphics looking great. Again, Riolu in the forest. Graphics, again, I'm going to keep saying that. And a beautiful drawing here. I'm not sure if this is, like, I guess this is a drawing. I'm not sure if this is 3D, but it looks amazing, though. This Magikarp looks hella good, dude. It's supposed to be like a wallpaper type thing. And then you got Gyarados, or some Gyarados. Jeez, really? Actually, just Gyarados for Groudon? I'm sorry. You got a giant bunch of balls. Oh, dude, he's actually working on, like, movable terrain. Dude, if you could actually interact with the terrain and make it move and stuff and, like, break it and stuff, that'd be amazing. Because I know Pokemon Generations has, in Pokemon Generations, if you attack, like, a block of rock, you can actually, like, destroy it. And that would be amazing. If Pokemon had a destructible environment, it would be incredible. It would just be incredible. I swear to God, it would be awesome. You got the Pokedex here in like a 3D model for it. You've got like Diglett. It's an animation for Diglett. I actually don't know if it's in the game yet, if they fully implemented it, but this looks amazing. I love it. Diglett was also implemented to Pokemon Generations, which is awesome. These guys are freaking incredible. The people who are making these are freaking insane. The character model is a little bit creepy. I will be honest. It looks a little bit creepy. It does creep me out a little bit. Those eyes are just kind of like dead. So here they, kind of describe Pokemon Destiny is a fan game being created using Unreal Engine 4 and the most ambitious Pokemon fan game up to date. It's beautiful 3D style, real-time battle system, and rich gameplay filled with emotionally powerful, untold storyline combined with open-world adventure will provide you an experience you've always dreamed of. So yeah, for Windows plus VR. So I guess they wanted to do plus VR in there, but I guess that would just be a really big task. Again, bunch of images here. You got 3D models they're working on, the animations. Like, this looks insane, man. Like, this genuinely looks incredible. I mean, look at the detail. The fact that they're putting so much time into this, it's incredible. I really gotta give them props. Again, male character, still kind of creeps me out with those eyes, but he looks, generally speaking, better here. And there's the actual model in, like, action. Again, eyes just, like, look like an anime character that's just had, like, way too many drugs. I got Steelix here, Riolu, looking down at each other. Haunter again. A little bit more gameplay, which we've already seen. Riolu, coming in here, looking all fresh. Looking way too fresh. Charmander, a bit of like a scheme of like how the like moves and stuff will work. This was actually really early stuff. It's like really early development stuff. And here's also like really early development stuff, how their battles work. They're probably like way better at this point because this is like really old. This was like back from 2015. That's way old. So, this has actually changed so much since then. The old UI that's probably also changed. Like, so many things have happened since this. This is the old UI that they've changed as well. There's a lot here, guys. But I want to show you all this because it's incredible. Items. Look at this. Like, an actual parachute. Well, like, not parachute, sorry. Umbrella. I say parachute because the equivalent word to, like, umbrella in other languages is kind of similar to the word parachute in English. But, because it's in Swedish, it's paraply. Paraply. There we go. So I was just like, oh, it's a parachute. I don't know. Either way. It's besides the point. Clondy, Sky's mom, and then you've got a freaking Pidgey. You've got the Pokédex, which looks amazing, by the way. I mean, look at this. This is incredible. The way they thought of the UI here and how it's going to work and stuff. It's insane, man. It's freaking incredible. So yeah, the game has gone really far since then. Like, the graphics have improved from like the starting image right here, from this to like just the incredibleness that you have like, today. And even further than this now. They've gotten further. This was last year. Now they've gone even further beyond that. You know what I mean? So the game has made a lot of progress, and I'm really excited for it, guys. So either way, if you want to, check out this on your own, look at what they've got going here, give them some love, then go ahead. Now, I want to just say one thing really quickly before people just start commenting. Nintendo's going to shut this down. Nintendo will only shut this game down if it's online from get-go, and if if the game is like so popular that it reaches like Pokemon Uranium levels. And if we're talking Uranium levels, we're talking like a trailer for the game that has like 3 to 4 million views. You know, that's where I think like that Nintendo would get involved. But that's also only if they release the game. And keep in mind, Uranium is still being worked on. Even though Uranium was quote unquote shut down, it's still being made by the people. It's still being created. They just couldn't release the online feature. But I see games that are Pokemon, like there's a game called Pokemon MMO 3D, which is a 3D Pokemon MMORPG that has been online for well over a year and a half now. It's been going like crazy. They just haven't shut the game down because Nintendo doesn't always care. They shut down a lot of ROM sites and stuff. Of course, they do that all the time. There is a chance they could shut down Pokemon MMO 3D at any given time. But again, you know, just try to enjoy these products while they're out there. This game isn't even out yet, so they can't shut it down. There is no downloadable files, so don't worry about them shutting the game down. Just wait. There will be an episode, part of the game will be out, and episode 1 will be out, or episode 3, I guess. It will be released. Jeez. You'll be able to experience it, have a good time with it, have fun with it, and, Nintendo, they can keep their hands somewhere else. Hopefully they won't get too involved. They probably will get involved sooner or later. They'll try to shut it down at some point. That just always kind of happens with 3D games. If that does go down, I think Vera and the guys will probably just switch out all the Pokemon and add in their own custom things, but either way, guys, just give this game some love. Go check out their IndieDB. I'll link it down below. Give Veer some love and his team. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. My name is Rolf Rowlett. Have a great day, and bye-bye, ladies and gentlemen.